In 1206, the Mongolian leader Temujin wanted just one thing. He wanted to conquer the whole world, so his chieftains gave him a new name, Genghis Khan, which means the universal ruler or ruler of the world. The name soon struck terror into many hearts. From the grassy plains of Mongolia in Central Asia, Genghis Khan set out on his conquest. His soldiers were tough and well trained, and they lived on a diet of dried meat and mare's milk, which they believed kept them strong. They had a trick: when they rode into battle, they kept as quiet as possible, so the only sound was the horses' hoofs thudding on the grass. This would terrify the enemy, who were used to hearing noisy battle cries. The Mongolian horsemen could control their horses with their feet only, and this left both hands free to fire their bows and arrows. First of all, Genghis Khan invaded China, and his soldiers broke through the Great Wall. When they had defeated the Chinese army, the soldiers went on to destroy towns and villages. They burned buildings and killed millions of people. In a few years, the north of China was a wilderness. Then Genghis Khan turned to the west. The Mongols swept across Asia into what is now Iran. They left behind a trail of ruined cities and beaten armies, and people fled in fear as they approached. Russia was invaded too. The Mongolian army went on to reach the edge of Europe, but in 1227, Genghis Khan died, and his body was carried back to the plains of Mongolia to be buried. He hadn't succeeded in conquering the world, but he had built the biggest empire in history.